Okay, what's up, y'all? I'm back with another YouTube video. Kind of quick, but you know. Today we're gonna talk about how I found out one of my exes was DL. Now, I don't ever know how to start a YouTube video. Don't get me wrong, I'll be mad over on camera, but I'm trying to like get in with it, you know. But so we gotta name this dude. We gonna call him let's call him Alvin. Okay, so Alvin, I met Alvin back in 6th grade, right? So we dated in 6th grade or whatever. So how it all started was we had a class together. We had what was the class again? We had some English class or something like that. It was some English class. So you know, we in there whatever, and he didn't do nothing but just stare at me like. Literally, whole time, stare. So he came up to me one day, and you know, he said something to me, and you know, I thought he was cute or whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. So he asked me to be his girl, and I became his girlfriend at the time. Now I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't really claim him as an ex because that was back in middle school, and that's kitty love, like that's puppy love. I'm not, you know. So fast forward towards the end of our relationship that same year or whatever, 6th grade, right? So we ended up breaking up or whatever because it was this girl. We gonna call her, damn, I can't. We gonna call her Linda. So, it was one day, I believe, I really don't remember the situation too much. I just remember what happened after the fact. But we're gonna get to it. So basically, Linda, she was dating him too. So we was both dating him at the same time. So long story short, with this little situation, Shorty wanted to fight me because I was dating him. But you need to take that up with Alvin, not me. But anywho, some of y'all know how bitches are by now, so you know. So she wants to fight me or whatever over that, and I was like, the fuck I look like fighting a bitch over a nigga? The fuck? The only thing I fight for is my respect, but that's a whole different topic. So fast forward, as the years went by type shit, we sort of like, we was like off and on type shit. So it was one day, I believe it was like back in high school, I had ended up finding him on, it is so crazy how like this whole thing happened, how we got back in contact, sort of. But basically, it was one day I was trying to find his contacts. I was just trying to figure out how he was doing or whatever, because I was like, I haven't heard from this nigga in a minute, so let me see how he doing. So I ended up finding him on Instagram, and back then on Instagram, it used to have like the number and stuff like that. You can call the number. I'm pretty sure they don't have that no more, but it used to have that. So I ended up calling the number that was there, and it ended up being his mom's number. So, you know, his mom told me like, y'all let him know that you were trying to get in contact with him. So, you know, he ended up getting in contact with me. So from then on, from like high school until after high school. We was kind of like on and off, but it wasn't really on nothing like that. It was just on some, we friends. Like, I'm not even looking at you that way because of what you did with the whole Linda thing. So, fast forward again. Last year, 2024. This had, I don't really when the fuck was this? This had to be around the summertime. Summertime, probably going towards it being cold. So, summer going into a fall. So, Alvin, you know, he hits me up one day. He's like, oh, I want to see you. And so I was like, fuck it, cool. Like, I'll kick it with you for a little bit before, you know, I go on ahead and do what I need to do. So I pulled up on him. And when I pulled up on him, like, he was like being an asshole, which that's normally how he is. So I was really bugging, and really I genuinely didn't care. So if he was like acting like that, it was just like whatever. Like crazy thing about it is I really don't remember half of the shit this nigga said for real. I just know he was just saying shit, and I was like, well, you know, if it's like that, like, you can always hit the door. So it's nothing. So we chilling in the car, and we just having a conversation. I think he was rolling or whatever the fuck he was doing, and you know, we're just having a conversation. So 5 minutes into him being in my car, I see a tall dude with a wig on. And this nigga comes up to the car trying to like damn near break into the car. Like you know how you trying to open the car door, you rushing type shit? Like, that's what he was doing. So I'm looking crazy. I'm like, mind you, I really don't give a fuck who it is, because that's none of my business. I don't care. But my whole thing is, why is you coming up to my shit? No, we're not doing that. So comes up and he's trying to open the door. So Alvin opens the door. He's like, oh, this just a friend. This just a friend. It's just Shell. And he like, the dude with the wig on is like, oh, you got 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes to come the fuck on. Mind you, I forgot to mention, this nigga is in the telly. Right? He's in the telly. So he leaves. So I'm like, okay. So I asked him, I'm like, so what is that about? And you know, he's like, oh, that's just my brother. Like, I don't know why he's doing all that. He bugging out. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So mind you, in the midst of it, I wasn't really paying it no mind, because I really didn't care. Like, I don't give a fuck. So 5 minutes later, he comes back, and this dude is like, oh, you need to get the fuck out the car. I'ma beat this bitch ass. Who? So then I'm looking at him like, who the fuck this nigga gonna be? Cause I know it's not gonna be me. The fuck? Cause I know what I do. I'm like, you know what, Shell? Let me chill. This is a nigga with a wig on. So let me not do all that, because certain battles you just can't win as a woman. So let me not do all that. So I let him know, like, yeah, like, I'm about to go or whatever, because you got a lot going on, and I don't have time for it. So during that time, he's like, oh, well, you really good, you really gonna go? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go, because what the fuck? If I pull back up over here, it's gonna be caution tape. So I'm like, yeah, it's just best that I just, head out. So, I head out or whatever. And he's texting my phone. He's like, yeah, I don't like how he did you. He was doing too much. I had to beat this nigga ass. Like, just all types of shit. So I'm like, okay, cool. Mind you, in the midst of it, I wasn't really paying it no mind, because like I said, I did not care. Like, I wasn't dealing with dude. Like, he been trying to fuck with me for the longest. So yeah, it was just kind of like, I don't care at all. So, and then come to find, well, really, it was you. I don't even have to ask. You just put 2 and 2 together. You in a telly selling when you really in a telly with him. So, after that, he was trying to hit my jack or whatever. And no. We were still conversating like a day or 2 after. And he was trying to set me up. I'm about to tell you how. So, I don't even remember what the message is at. I gotta go find the messages. So, me and Alvin talking one day, and I was like, you sure you don't got something going on with this person right here? So he like, nah, I ain't got nothing going on. That's just my brother. So I'm like, alright. So then he asked me to pull up when I got off work. And I told him no. Because if I pull up, I'm pulling up with a knock. The fuck? But, yeah, so after the fact, I had ended up blocking them. I believe I had ended up blocking the ex as well. And, I believe that was it, because I was like, you crazy as hell if you think that I'm just going to be in the mix with you and that. No. I'm not going to be in the mix of none of that, because no. But, that's just my little story time on, how I found out. I think it was DL.
It looks like you lost another one.
But that's all I had to say. If you enjoyed this small story time, like, comment, subscribe. And let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. But, see you later.